Howdy there, folks. Welcome to Fantsy Talk. Now, I just want to start this episode off by apologizing for our current setting that we are currently in. We're headed on back from the LSU game. They had to call me up. They needed some Fantsy Talk special showdowns over there, so I had to, do my due diligence and head on over there, do a few broadcasts and stuff for them. We're just going to jump right into it because it's got to be a quick episode this week. So without further ado, let's get right on into these matchups. Matchup number one, we got 69ers versus Catch Dubs. Now, I'm just going to go with 69ers on this one. They had a rough start last week. Took the L, but still America's team. I have them bouncing back strong in this one. All right, for matchup number two, we got Suck My Dak versus Cam Fan 1. Now, Cam Fan 1 took down the 69ers, who were a powerhouse. They were actually the top point scorer in the league up until last week, so I'm going to have to go with Cam Fan 1 on this one. All right, now for matchup number three, we got Diddy's Dynasty versus That Podcast Sucked, which just so happens to be our game of the week, baby. Again, I apologize. We're on the way back from the LSU game, as you know. Back game of the week, we got the Battle of the Brothers. We're going to have to go with The Podcast Sucked on this one. All right, now for matchup number four, we got Mop Water versus Bussy Monsters. All right, so I'm gonna go with Mop Water on this one. Mop Water's 0-2 as of now. I have them getting their first win this week. Let's just see how that goes, I guess. Matchup number five, we got Super Camario versus Murray Go Round, which kind of our second part of the game of the week because it's, again, a brotherly matchup. I'm going to have to go with Murray Go Round on this one, given that Super Camario couldn't even take down his own wife. All right, now. For matchup number six, we got Mike Ball versus My Ball Zach Ertz. Now, Mike Ball did have a pretty good win, as you know already, but My Ball Zach Ertz is, man, what a powerhouse that team is. Really turned around. Those rookies really showed up. One of the only of three 2-0 teams, undefeated teams in our league, so I got My Ball Zach Ertz to keep on rolling with those. For our final matchup of the day, we got P's and Q's, who took a rough loss last week, versus Mother Punters, who got the dub in the game of the week. Well, with this one, I'm gonna have to go with P's and Q's. That was a tough loss, but I do see them bouncing back from this one. Without further ado, I know what you all been waiting for all week. Everybody been asking me about it. Where are the power rankings after this crazy week we just had? Now, let me just tell you, I am going to have to put on my shades for this one because the future is bright for some of these teams. All right, now coming into the very last place, our poo team is Oil Up, baby. Diddy's Dynasty, man. I think you're too worried about playing with baby oil to even worry about your fantasy team.
Use the right lane to exit right.
Wow, what a slippery slope you're on, man, because it looks like it's only downhill from here. All right, now on to the actual rankings. As you know, we got number 12, which is going to be Suck My Dak. I don't even got to say nothing. Trash team. At number 11, we got Super Camario. Now, I'm pretty sure I already said this, but couldn't even take down his wife. Too afraid to sleep on the porch feeding a spider. So, Super Camario, you're number 11. Alrighty, y'all. Now, number 10, we got Catch Dubs taking the L. Oh, my gosh. Catch Dubs, you lost to a poo-poo team. You lost to a poo-poo team. So, yeah, you're going to have to fall just a bit in those rankings. And now, at number 9, we got... Who did I say? It was Graham. Was it Graham? Yeah, you not remember? Memory's horrible. Now at number 9, we got That Podcast Sucked, who beat Catch Dub. So a little flip flop we got on there. Number 8, we got Mike Ball. Week 3, finally making out of that poo-poo category. Good for you, my man. At number 7, now, this is probably the biggest drop we're ever going to see in these power rankings just because a number 1 seed lost to a poo-poo team. But we got P's and Q's coming in number 7. Now, I'm sorry, man, but you just can't lose to a poo-poo team in this league and expect me to be kind towards you. Number 6, we got who other than Murray Go Round. Another name change in this league, so we're just going to call him Luke. All right, so at number 6, we got Luke. I'm so sick of people changing their names. Alrighty, at number 5, we got who other than America's team, the 69ers coming in there. They took a hard loss. They're going to drop a little bit in there, but it's all good. I have a feeling they're just going to bounce back. At number 4, we got Mother Punters taking that dub in the game of the week. somebody was afraid to sleep on the porch, so she took the win there. So we're just going to put her at number 4 for now. Number 3, we got Cam Fan 1, who took down the 69ers. That was a number 2 seed last week. Good bounce back. Can do a little flip-flop there. Alrighty, and now at number 2, we got Bussy Monsters. Good little bounce up. Going to keep knocking off those spots. Good for you, my man. He was very butthurt when I put him in the low rank. So I have to keep saying, like, good for you, Bussy Monsters. All right, we are down to our number 1 spot, baby. Who other than my ball sack hurts? Oh, man, good for you. That is a massive climb. What did I tell you? I told you those rookies make me nervous, but if they keep performing, you're just going to climb every week in these rankings, and now you find yourself at number 1. So if your team and those rookies can keep it up, you can stay in this spot the rest of the season, man. All righty, y'all. So that's it. We're done. Sorry again about the aesthetic of this video. It's not our best conditions for filming, but what else can you do when the world needs you? LSU calls you out and says, can you come do a special broadcast for us? So I couldn't say no to that. So at least we still got an episode out to y'all. And now we're done. Look what he did. Well, howdy there, folks. Welcome back to Fantsy Talk. It has been such a long while since I've been sitting at this table with you guys, and I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. As you saw from our Week 3 matchups that were a week delayed, it's just been chaos. We've been getting contacted from LSU to them over there and them over who, because we just been popping off thanks to you guys and these ratings of this show. Now, as you can see, we've got a little bit of a budget upgrade. We've got a whole new done board. It looks so much more professional now. You can actually see what week it is a lot easier. All right. But I am just so dang excited. Oh, shit. That's water. That's water. It's water right there. It's a Joe Burrow card if you didn't know. Well, all righty then. I'm not going to keep y'all waiting any much longer. So without further ado, let's get right on into these matchups. For matchup number 1, we got 69ers versus Suck My Dak. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. 69ers been having a rough go at it. They lost their last 2 weeks after starting off 1-0. But Suck My Dak, it's such a bad team. So we're going to have to go with 69ers on this one. There's already a check mark. Alrighty, y'all. Now for matchup number 2, we got Catch Doves versus Diddy. Now, Diddy is probably the worst team in our fantasy league. So we're going to have to go with Catch Doves on this one just because they're heating up. They're starting to become a powerhouse as it is. Alrighty, y'all. Now for matchup number 3, we got Cam Fan 1 versus Mop Water. Now, teams are kind of balanced here. Cam Fan 1's kind of coming back up. Mop Water's also on a little bit of a tear. I'm gonna be optimistic though. I'm gonna go with Cam Fan 1. I think they get the rebound win on this one. Now for matchup number 4, we got Podcast Rocked versus Camario. Camario took a beating last week. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna have to stay. We're gonna have to stay. I don't even know what the term for it is. Stay humble here. Stay unbiased, as I should say. So we're gonna go with Camario here. I have them taking the win. They're gonna start rebounding, hopefully for him. For matchup number 5, we're gonna have Bussy Monsters versus Mike Ball. Alrighty, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going with Bussy on this one. Alrighty, y'all. Now for matchup number 6, we got Luke versus P's and Q's, and this just so happens to be our game of the week, baby. Why is this our game of the week, you may ask? I don't know. All the other matchups kind of suck. Who are we taking to win our game of the week, you may ask? I'm going to be a little outside the box right here, thinking outside the box. Like I said, the first week matchups, I thought Luke had a very solid team, and he let me down, I'm not going to lie. But I think Luke's on the come up on this one, so I'm going to give Luke the dub, going to 2-2 and sending P's and Q's to 2-2. So guess we're going to see. Match up number 7, we got my ball Zach Ertz versus Mother Punters. It's kind of a no-brainer. My ball Zach Ertz has been an absolute star is all I can say. A star. He just keeps on winning. Those rookies prove me wrong. So I got my ball Zach Ertz rolling on down the road with another W. Well, alrighty, now for the moment everyone waits all week for, and in this case 2 weeks pretty much, because last week didn't really count. Our power rankings. So we're just going to start off. We're going to get right into our poo-poo team. Poo-poo team who doesn't make the board this week. Suck my Dak. Trash team. Trash. I guess who's moving up just a little bit? Diddy, even though I gave Diddy kind of high on this board, he's still slipping on down to the bottom with all that baby oil. So, alrighty, y'all. Now coming in at number 12, we got who other than Mr. Mike Ball. All right, Mr. Mike coming in at number 12, baby. He just hasn't shown me enough. He has not shown me enough. I need him to pick it up if he wants to keep moving up this board. At number 11, we got Super Camario. I'm trying to stay optimistic. I do have you winning this week, I believe. So if you can pull it off, we're going to hopefully see you climb a little bit. But as of now, man, it's a rocky road for you, buddy. Number 10, we got Mother Punters. Mother Punters is coming in at number 10 for this one. I don't really have nothing to say. Just a subpar team, in my opinion. At number 9, we got Mop Water. I can't ride backwards. This is so hard. Jesus, dude. Look at that. You can zoom in. Look at that. Mop Water, pick it up, man. I'm praying you can pick it up because it's not looking good for you right now. At number 8, we got, unfortunately, America's team now. 69ers are just... they're having a rough go at it. They've been littered with injuries. They're starting to get healthy again, though, so watch out for them. I do have them winning this week, so hopefully they're back up on the climb because, man, I'm rooting for this team. I come in at number 7. We got Cam Fan 1, baby. Cam Fan 1. Let me try to spell. I'm just going to put Cam 1. Cam 1. Now, like I said, another rocky road team. Hopefully it's hit or miss, sink or swim, drip or drown, baby. At number 6, we got, a major turn of events, baby. Who would have thought about this? That podcast rocked. I'm just gonna pull that podcast. I can't do nothing with this board and these little... Anyway, what did I tell you, man? Saints are a fantasy team. Saints have always been a fantasy team. Good for you, man. Thanks for listening to me. Coming in at number 5, we got Catch Dubs, baby. Catch Dubs coming in at number 5 for this week. Coming in at number 4, we got P's and Q's climbing back up those power rankings. Now, I'm pretty sure I even said P's and Q's had a very high chance of climbing right back up these power rankings. They just had to prove it to me. And what did they do? They came in and, god dang it, they proved it to me. Coming in at number 3, we got who other than Luke. Luke's coming in at number 3, bouncing back up, man. Originally was the number 2 team starting off in week 1, fell all the way down like a bouncy ball, like a little bouncy ball, just bouncing right back up them power rankings. All right back up to the top of it. So good for you, Luke. Keep on winning. We're gonna keep seeing you climb to the top. Now at number 2, we got, you know his name, Bussy Monsters. All right, Mr. Bussy, good job. He keeps picking up those dubs. Starting off pretty good for you, Bussy Monsters. Keep up the good work. All right. Now at number 1, our number 1 team, the most powerful team in these rankings by far. Matter of fact, the only undefeated team in this league by far. The only team that has not lost a game. My balls that hurts. What? Finally. Oh my God, dude. What? That's insane. This guy has drafted trash team after trash team after trash team after trash team. And what did he do? He drafted a rock star style superstar team. And now he is number 1 for the first time in his fantasy league career. So my balls that hurts. Keep up the good work. I hope next week we're sitting at this table once again. And I'm putting you right back at number 1. Because, man, I am rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, man. Alrighty, y'all. Now I want to take a moment to settle down just a little bit. I wanted to personally apologize for my absence last week. I know that many of you take this show very seriously. You plan your schedules around this show, miss time with your family for this show. I wanted to take this time to introduce to you our new segment going to be starting with us next week. And it is called our Lock of the Week. And I'm pretty excited about this. So what is the Lock of the Week, you may ask me? Well, I'll tell you, listener. Lock of the Week is where I personally am going to use my sources that I now have connections in this league since I've been getting contacts. We are going to build the biggest, greatest parlay that is a sure lock. And all you out there can bet on, all right? Spend your money. Spend your money on sports. do it. All right, so next week we're going to start off with a brand new segment called Lock of the Week. Also wanted to apologize that the episode was kind of cut short. I had to fit 2 weeks into 1 week, so that's the reason that the editing's a little squeezed together. But next week, week 5, best believe it'll be the greatest episode yet. See you next time.
Money in the coop, I'ma play you like a flute. Doing all the business, get the money cause the loot. I had to change up the tune, I was riding with goons, we was popping balloons, we was shoot. I got on my spoon and I go to the crib and I go to the eat up with a suit.